Hi guys, so I'm going to be doing a movie review on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Now before I do that, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and click the notification bell. It really helps you the algorithm. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I saw this movie last month in May. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it a few days after it came out. Yeah, I saw it the first week it came out, and yeah, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review on it. Yeah, and I'm sorry, guys, this movie review. I'm sorry, guys, this movie review is so late. Yeah, I was meant to do it when I first saw it. But I'm sorry this movie review is so late. I'm sorry I didn't do it when I first saw it. This is because I've been very busy, guys. I've had a lot of events on in school and stuff, and I've been very busy with school and stuff and exams. So that's why I hadn't been able to get the time to do a movie review on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Yes, that's why this movie review is so late. But anyway, never mind that. The main thing is the movie review is here now, and you can enjoy it. Yep. So yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, as you know, this is the third movie in the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. Yeah, they made a first one back in 2014, and they made a sequel called Volume 2 back in 2017. So yeah, and this is and this is and this is a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This movie is, yep. Yeah, and the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. You know, as you know, I love the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I think it's a fantastic, well made, and brilliant movie. I love it. Yeah, with a great story. Hilarious humor and jokes and comedy. Great action, great CGI and visuals, great acting. And a brilliant soundtrack. Yeah, so overall, I just love the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I think it's a great movie. I love it. Yep. And the second Guardians of the Galaxy movie isn't as good as the first one. It's probably the weakest out of them, but it's still a good movie. I like it. Yeah, same thing. It's got a solid story. It's got great acting, a great soundtrack. Good humor, jokes and comedy. And some great CGI and visual effects in it, and yeah. So the second one, so the sec, so so yeah, so the second one is the weakest out of them, but still a good movie. I like it. Yep. So yeah, now I'm going to be doing a review on the third Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Yep. Yeah, okay, and the cast of this movie. Okay, and this movie stars Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Bradley Cooper, Vin Diesel, Sylvester Stallone, yeah, and yeah, and Karen Gillian, um, um, yeah, and that's all. Yeah, and that's all the cast that are in the movie. Yep. Yes, that's yep, that's that. And then now, and now I'm going to be getting into the plot of this movie. Yeah. What's about the storyline of the movie? Yeah, but just let you know, guys, this movie review is a spoiler free review, so I'm not going to give any spoilers. So you're okay to watch this movie review. Yeah, I'm not going to give any spoilers. I'm going to summarize the plot the best way I can without giving spoilers, because I don't want to spoil this movie for people who haven't seen it. Yeah, but anyway, now let's get into the plot of the movie. Okay, so the plot of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is it about it takes place after Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Yeah. It takes place after that, where the Guardians of the Galaxy have returned for their third movie, and basically what happens is there's this epic opening battle scene, and basically Rocket gets hit, and then he's and then he's hurt, so they have to try and bring him back to life, and then basically this movie is, And basically, this movie is all about Rocket's. This movie is all about Rocket's backstory. Yeah, of how he became a part of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and how he became Rocket, and how he got his name Rocket. Yeah, so this movie is about Rocket's backstory. Yeah, of how before he met the Guardians of the Galaxy, he had made other friends. He had made other friends as well. Yeah, yeah. And I'm not gonna say about any friends anything because I don't want to give any spoilers. Yep. So it's basically about Rocket's backstory, and basically what happens is, and basically what happens is that and basically what happens is that, and basically what it happens is that there's this villain that they have to defeat. Yeah, there's this villain that they have to defeat. Yeah, in it. Yep. Yeah, that's, and I'm sorry guys, that might not be the best plot summary, but it's the best one I can give because I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, so it's basically about Rocket's backstory, and it's up to the Guardians of the Galaxy team. They also have to save Rocket in the movie as well. They also have to save Rocket in the movie as well. Yes, so basically it's up to the Guardians of the Galaxy team to save Rocket, defeat the villain, and 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 save humanity. Yep. Yeah, that's the best plot I can give. And yeah, that's basically the main plot of the film. Yep. So now going into Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, as you know, when I heard about this, I was very excited for when I saw the trailers for it, when I went to see Shazam Fury of the Gods, and I saw the ads, when I saw the ads for Antelli, yeah, and it looked really, really good. It looked like a fun time. Yeah, so I was really excited to see this movie. Yeah, but I had a great feeling about it. Yep. And yeah, so basically I saw the movie, and in my opinion, guys, I have to say I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a great movie. Yeah, it was excellent. Yeah, it was probably just as good as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was an amazing movie. I really enjoyed this movie. It was excellent. Yep. Yeah, I think this movie had a great story. The story was a lot of fun and engaging. It was a great story. I thought this movie had some absolutely hilarious humor. The comedy in this movie is absolutely amazing. Yeah, the jokes are so funny. They never fall flat at all. I was laughing a lot. I was laughing a lot in the cinema. Yeah, and all the jokes that happened. So yeah, I love the jokes in the movie. They were hilarious. And every person in the cinema was just laughing at every joke that happened, which was cool. And I was laughing at all the jokes that happened as well. Yeah, so the comedy in this movie was just amazing. Yeah, and I also thought the action in this movie was great. There was some really good battle scenes that I liked in this movie. Yeah, like the final battle and stuff. Yeah, so the action in this movie was absolutely amazing. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed all the battle scenes in it. They were amazing. Yep. And I also thought the CGI and visuals were amazing as well. Yeah, it's got some great CGI and visuals in it. Yep. And also, I think the first two movies have great characters as well. I'm a big fan of the characters of Guardians of the Galaxy. I think they're great characters. Yep, yep. And I also thought the characters in this movie were great as well. Yeah, I was a big fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy characters in this movie. I thought they were great. Yeah, characters were amazing in this movie. Yep. I thought the acting in this movie was great as well. Yeah, it was excellent. Yep. I thought this movie had a great soundtrack. The songs and the music in this movie. The songs and the songs and the music in this movie were great. Yeah, I thought this movie had a great soundtrack. Yeah, I thought this movie had a great soundtrack. I loved it. Yeah, I love the songs and the music in this movie. It was great. Yep. I thought the songs and the And the music and the soundtrack were great in the first two movies as well. Yep. Yep. And everything else about this movie was great. Yep. So now let's get into talking about the characters. Yeah, and the acting. Yeah. So I'll start off with the characters. Yep. So Star Lord was a pretty good. So Star Lord was a pretty great. So Star Lord was a pretty great character in this movie. I loved him. Yeah. I enjoyed him in this movie. I thought he was a lot of fun, and what he does throughout the movie is both very funny and amazing. Yeah. He's a great character, and a lot of his jokes made me laugh in the cinema. Yep. So I thought Star Lord was a great character in my opinion. I loved him. Yeah, what he does throughout the movie is both very funny and hilarious. Yeah, so I thought Star Lord was a great character. I loved him. Yeah, he's a great main antagonist of the movie. Yep. Drax was a pretty great character as well. I definitely think he's the funniest character in this movie. A lot of his jokes made me laugh in the cinema, and what he does throughout the movie is both very funny and hilarious. Yeah. So Drax is a great character. I love him. A lot of his jokes made me laugh in the cinema. Yeah. But what he does throughout the movie is both very funny and hilarious. Yep. So Drax is definitely the funniest character in this movie. I love him. He's a great character. I love him. Yep. Rocket in this Rocket was a great character in this movie as well. And yeah, but I liked the way throughout the movie they're talking all about Rocket's backstory, which was pretty nice. Yep. Yes. So overall, I thought Rocket was a great character in this movie. I loved him. Yeah, I liked hearing all about his backstory throughout the movie. It was amazing. Yeah. So Rocket was a great character in this movie. I loved him. Yeah, he's very engaged in this movie. I thought. Yep. And Drax was very funny in this movie, and so was Star Lord. Yep. Yeah, and Rocket was very engaged in this movie. I loved him. Yep. So yeah, Rocket was a great character. Yep. I thought the villains in this movie were great. I thought Mantis was a I thought Mantis was a great character as well. She was very funny and everything. Yep. I thought Zoe Saldana's character was excellent. Yep. And overall, all the other characters are great. In this movie. Yep. Yep. So now let's move on to the action. I thought the action in this movie was I thought the acting in this movie was excellent. Yep. Yep. I thought Chris Pratt did a great job at voicing Star Lord and everything. He was very funny. Yeah. I also thought Zoe Saldana did a great job. I thought Dave Bautista was absolutely amazing as Drax. I thought he was very funny and everything. Yep. Yeah, I thought Bradley Cooper did a great job as Rocket. Rocket. I thought he was very engaged and everything. Yep. Yep. I thought Karen. I thought Karen. I thought Karen Gilliam was great in this movie. Yep. And overall, I thought all the other acting in this movie was great. Yeah, the actors play and serve their roles well. Yeah, they're great. Yep. And I don't really have a favorite action scene in this movie. I like all the action scenes really, and all the battle scenes are amazing. Yep. And same with the CGI and visual effects. Yep. And I also thought all the music and the songs and the soundtrack was great in this movie as well. Yep. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So yeah. And now I'm going to give my rating on it. Yep. Overall, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is a fantastic movie. It has a fun story, great CGI and visuals, great acting, hilarious dialogue and humor and comedy, great acting, great CGI and visuals, great characters, an amazing soundtrack. And yeah, and everything else about this movie is great. Yep. So overall, I'm going to give Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 a 9 out of 10. Yeah, the reason why I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10 is because I don't think it's I don't think it's as good as the first Guardians of the Galaxy, but I still think it's a great movie. Yeah, it's just I just think the first Guardians of the Galaxy is slightly better than this one. Yeah, but this one's excellent as well. I love it. Yep. And also, I think it's way better than the second one in my opinion, but the second one's still good. Yep. This one is. Yep. And yep. So overall, I recommend this people. This. So overall, I recommend this movie to people who like Marvel Cinematic Universe movies and who are into the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Yeah, if you like those type of movies, you'll definitely like this movie. Yeah, yeah. I would definitely highly recommend this movie. It's a fantastic movie. I love it. Yep. Okay, guys, that's basically my movie review on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for my next review, which is going to be coming on Friday. Yeah, and it's going to be a movie review on and it's going to be a movie review on Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which I just saw yesterday. Yeah, you can check out my cinema vlog for it. Yeah, so that'll be my next review. So make sure you stay tuned for that on Friday. Yep. And also, guys, make sure you stay tuned for my box set collection starting tomorrow. Yeah, from part one, the 2023 edition of my box set collection. That I said I'll run up till Friday, so stay tuned for that. Yep, coming this week. Yep, coming this week. Well, yeah. And so yeah, guys, thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you in my next video, and goodbye. Peace.